Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. I'm live. Just enjoying myself here. Yaroslav? Yeah. Just the Emperor of Wolcadia. Yaroslav the First of the House of Valaris. I know a guy known as Bolshenary's Patriot. He's a he's a good guy. He is pretty smart. I believe that he said that he's going to do a live stream, which is kind of ironic. Well, not really ironic, just he hasn't. But yeah. Deserves independence from Korea. Least favorite religion? Hinduism. Why do I not like Hinduism? It's not because I don't like Hindus. I like Hindus. But I don't like Hinduism because it's paganism. Beliefs that are there because they're native to the land have no place. Hinduism, every good religion is a prophet. But Hinduism rejects any sort of idea. Yeah. Well, do you have any other questions? Well, I know that this live stream thoughts on Juche. I tricked several Republicans into believing the Juche ideal by telling them that Trump came up with it. Nice. Juche is the ultimate anti-Karen of political ideologies, though, because Karens they want to get into your business. They want to interfere with what you do and what you say. Juche is leave us the fuck alone. You know, it isn't half bad. Yeah, yeah, it's the ultimate anti-Karen of politics. Leave us the fuck alone. Is Vilkism left wing? Right wing by left wing by our standards, right wing by Wolcadian standards. In the interpretation of Wolcadia, right wing means you give more power to the king, you support the king, you're a nationalist, you love your country, and you're a socialist. Well, not social, like the very right wing people are socialists. Left wing is internationalism, capitalism, cultural liberalism. Trump or Bernie? I want them to work together. If Bernie didn't prostitute himself to the Democrat Party, I would say Bernie. But because of the Democrat Party, they're fake socialists. Trump. Yeah. I do honestly think, though, that during 2016, Bernie Sanders, if he got the nomination, he would win. You know? Don't know about 2020, though. This is to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. This is to Biden. This is to Kamala Harris. Would I vote for Stinky Bernie? No. But if Trump wasn't, well, I would vote for him if he was a legitimate socialist, but he's not. But yeah, that's for Biden. That's for Kamala Harris. Fuck him. But Nioski announced that he is going to do a movie. Oh. Okay. Yes, my movie. Sabo, Azerbaijani in America. I'm going to be Stovran Alyekons, priest of Thoric's faith, who will become friends with Sabo, and then later tell him that I'm like 1% Armenian. I'm not in real life, but Stover it is. And then, as a 1% Armenian Stovran. Oh, shit, man. Oh. Want to hear a joke? Sure. What's up? I'm Bruno. I am Austria's most famous celebrity, other than Adolf. A communist, a Nazi, and an American walk into the bar. The Nazi says, "Barkeep, you have any Jaeger?" The communist says, "You have any vodka?" The barkeep says, "No." The American asks, "Hey, barkeep, do you have any war crimes?" Favorite march? I like him. I don't know what my favorite one is, though. And I challenge all of you to guess the country. Thoughts on Rocky Vulovic? Rocky? I implore him to convert to Thoric's faith. I would like you to guess Martin Zargath's fate. It's really interesting. It seems to be this one cult based off of poets that no. Guess the country where the music comes. Guess the country where the music comes from. Italy? No. We can continue talking. By the way, Switzerland? No. Not close at all. Turkey? No. Although you're getting closer. Azerbaijan? Even closer. But still a long ways to go. Should I tell you? Armenia? No. That's further. Turkmenistan or Kazakhstan? Closer. Tajikistan? No. It's not in Central Asia, and it's not in the Caucasus. Should I tell you? Iran? No. Japan. Can you believe that this was composed in Japan? This was composed in Japan. No. Oh, just the right. Okay. Guess this. Yes, this is not Ukraine. Chechnya. No. Technically, it was Russian during the Soviet times. Uzbekistan. No. I'll give you a hint. Turkey. No. Sorry, I'm not on Wolcast. That sucks. It's okay. Turkmenistan. No. I'm dealing with a very excited puppy trying to make her go to bed. Well, let her be excited. Let that dog be excited. It's a good dog. Mate. Tell that dog that I say hi. Dogs are gonna be dogs are gonna be dogs. Dogs barking at me, I did not tolerate that. Belarusian. No. The closest one was Azerbaijan. Remember the hint. Armenia. Okay. Yeah. So, any more? Do you have any questions for me? I know that this subject, I know that we're going to be talking about movies here. So, I'm going to be the illustrious favorite film. No, I meant it as we're talking about the movie that we're making. I'm going to be the illustrious Stovren. But, and by the way, my favorite film is The Exorcist. I have my idea for the film. Film is, for my part of the film, we have a video call. We have a video call. I'm going to be Stovren. Could be a video call. It could be a voice call. I'll be Stovren. I'll kind of sound like myself. Of course, I'm going to be a new convert to Thoric's faith. You know, describing the religion. Oh, yes. And of course, our characters are going to be great friends. And then he's going to find out that I'm 1% Armenian. 1% though, 1% Armenian. And I'm going to be telling him that Constantinople is rightfully territory of Delenbar. How does that sound? I should send some of the test shooting of Sama. Yes, do so. Do so. I love this. I love this. I love messing with people. BRB, let me send it on Discord. BRB as well. Well, I'll be back. Hang on. Hi, I'm back. Thoughts on others interfering with one's sovereignty. Don't let them fucking do it. Don't let them fucking do it. And, yeah, I'm not going to let them fucking do it. No, just not gonna. Just ignore, pretend it doesn't fucking exist. I looked through the very first Samo test shoot from March. It sucked. Fuck. So I'm going to find the other test shoot. Okay. But yeah, don't let others fucking interfere with what you're doing. Don't let them. Just pretend that that doesn't even fucking exist. They're not, that they are completely non-existent. Just pretend that, and hopefully that will be the case. Because others interfering with one's sovereignty, it's a problem. And the problem, it's a goddamn problem. People pretend it's not. Thoughts on Ach Zievland. I like it. I like the German influence. Ach. but it's more of an Ashkenazi type thing. Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, Karens. Thoughts on Sealandic independence? I support Sealandic independence. I think that they have a right to exist as their own country, especially because no one else is using it. You know, a similar thing happened in Italy. The Italian government fucking bombed that shit. You know, if you're not using something and you don't plan on ever using it, just give it away, folks. Just give it away. Get your bags packed. You are going to Brazil. I don't know where that meme comes from. Like, seriously, I don't. But yeah, if you're not using something, give it away. Or at the very least, let others use it. Thoughts on Molossia? They deserve freedom. Yeah, it is. It is a cool idea, creating your own country. Thing is, that's unoriginal right now. Wolcast deserves its freedom. So, did I know a film reviewer invaded Molossia? Whoa. Kick-ass. Yeah, I do. He replaced it with Kick-Assia. The Molossians quickly responded. Kick-Assia is easily the best name for a nation. I might invade it in the name of Thorok. But of course, I'd respond that my divine justice. Yeah. I know, yeah. By the way, I'm, you know, give. Just realized technically my face will be revealed later tonight due to the summer footage. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Favorite Serbian war song. My favorite Serbian war song is the sarcastic song known as My Dad is a War Criminal. Because that's what my mom wants me to think about my dad. You know? I love my mom, but man, she wants me to think that my dad is a war criminal. Oy alya alyo, no more Turkish pies made from Posavina's golden wheat. Oy alya alyo. Oh yeah. Serbia and Croatia are rightful parts of Bosnia. Changed my mind. Yeah. Well, wait, what? Really? Lithuanian is the closest languages. Well, is one of the closest languages to Sanskrit. Whoa, did not know that. They're also saying that Russian and Sanskrit are the same languages.
Он почтеннейший человек, учебнейший человек, возглавляет кафедру санскритологии в университете Индии. Приехал по линии общества дружбы. И вот мы с мужем с ним работали. Мы были в гостях в Киеве, подчинялась по-английски. Все эти годы. Говорю матери. Мать.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds very interesting. Persian or Arabic, which is better? I like Arabic. Persian has too much of the O sound. O, Jovedon. No, I like Arabic. Uh, I find Spanish to be a boring and overused language. Me too. Kind of like English. English or cat. Someone said that English sounds like a dog barking. Little did they know that there is actually a language called Dalmatian. It's a very, 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 very interesting language called Dalmatian. It's dead. Know how the last speaker died? Train accident. And this language, oh my God, I'm going to tell it to you right now. I can speak a little bit of it. For example, hello is woof woof. Cat or dog? I like it. I call Spanish the one language high school students choose because they are too lazy to choose a difficult language. Oh yeah. uh, je prends, je prendre, je prendre le long de français. Le long de français est très magnifique, mais what language? Moi l'école, éduqué, oh, mon l'école, éducat, éducat, français, espagnol et allemand. Your school? French, English, and German. Ton l'école? Your school? My school teaches English, French, well, French, German, and Spanish. Well, I'm going to be a freshman next year. That school offers German, Spanish, French, English, and Bolshevese. You get Bolshevese in your history class, and I don't mean to dunk on this, but but well, here's this really it's a very the language of Bolshevese. It works in a very interesting way. For example, here's a question that I got in Bolshevese. It's a very, very interesting question. What is the most one of the most devastating events is the artillery shooting of the U.S. troops. What's the problem? What's the problem? U.S. troops are devastated by artillery shelling. What's the problem? Here's my answer. People getting killed? My school teaches my math class speaks Bolshevik, especially on our tests. Oh yeah. Yeah, deciphering. I hate how they put American homework assignments in foreign languages. I'm sorry, but when you live in America, you gotta know English. Bolshevik does not count as English. I'm sorry. You should have your citizenship revoked. Like they give us a question. But they don't even give a complete question. It especially sucks on algebra and advanced shit. Yep. Man. What are the... For example, two rocket artillery X amount of two rocket artillery shells can fire X amount of rockets. What's the problem? Man, this is fun. Even the intellectual dickbags don't even understand it. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let me just type something here. Mm-hmm. Thing is this. I'm not meaning to shit on any of the teachers. Okay. I don't mean to. But I might get. I think that. Yeah. I do not like people speaking Bolshevik. I prefer they speak in English. Okay, what's your next problem? Oh yeah, problem. What's the problem? My grade principal is literally the IRL Karen. Karen Stoppard? Or your principal, which is worse? Also, you should make a pun on her name. She's worse than Stoppard? She is worse than Pothole Karen. Whoa, that's a nightmare. I know that your school is legitimately anti-Semitic, which sucks. Like even worse than anti-Zionist. Yeah. I heard there was a recent debate between a neo-Nazi and a transgender activist. The transgender was a guy named Chuck Steak. The neo-Nazi was a guy by the name of Shlomo Scheckelberg. The neo-Nazi had the name of Shlomo Scheckelberg. MT. Oh my God. Shlomo Scheckelberg is very neo-Nazi. He only exists there just to make him seem worse than they actually are. MT. Okay. I should react to Hananya Naftali. Shlomo Scheckelberg is very neo-Nazi. Yeah? Hang on just a minute. Okay. Hananya Naftali.
Hey!
Yeah. Israel destroyed our yeah. Our embassy.
Don Bacon voted hell yes to gut Nebraskans' health care, but Bacon's votes really meant no to cover for birth control, no to women's right to choose, no to funding Planned.
Could it be that Palestinians actually stem from the ancient Philistines, the sworn enemy of the Israelites, in biblical times? Well, let's make things clear. Palestinians are not Philistines. The Philistines who were living in ancient Israel were actually Greek sea people and probably pirates. These facts were confirmed in DNA tests and by archaeologists who were excavating in Israeli city of Ashkelon. The word Philistine comes from the Semitic root word invader, because that's who they were, invaders for Europe. They immigrated to Israel in the 12th century BCE. The Philistines
It's not like the Israelis invaded Israel during biblical times.
in the 7th century CE by the kingdom of Babylonia and were wiped out as a distinct culture. In other words, they no longer exist. On the other hand, the word Palestina or Palestinian was given by the Roman Empire that changed the name of Judea to Syria Palestina as a punishment for the Jewish revolt in the year 135 CE. The British Mandate later used this term too, and it means that both Jews and Arabs that were living under the British Mandate were Palestinians, Palestinian Jews and Palestinian Arabs.
I'm Palestinian. From 21 until 48, I carried a Palestinian passport. There was no such thing in this area as Jews and Arabs and Palestinians. There were Jews and Arabs.
In fact, the word Palestine has nothing to do with Arabs. Arabs are called Arabs because they come from the Arabian Peninsula. It's that simple. So The group of people that call themselves Palestinians are mostly Arabs that come from neighboring countries like Egypt, Syria, Jordan, and more. You can tell which country they came from based on their accent that tells their origin and also their family names. Making a connection between modern day Palestinians and the ancient Philistines is just wrong because there is none. The Palestinian connection to Israel goes back only a few hundreds of years, while the Jewish connection to Israel goes back thousands of years to the time of Abraham. Plus, the ancient Israelites practiced a religion called Judaism, as do modern day Jews. Modern day Jews are the ancient Israelites. We are indigenous to Israel. Wherever you put a shovel and dig, you will find that Jewish history. These are not just words, these are facts on the ground.
Israel really needs to apologize to the United States for what they did to us, but at the same time, I'm not going to deny Jewish people a country. I personally think that a perfect compromise would be once we establish colonies in space. Once we establish space colonization, we should create a Jewish state there, and negotiations. Peace negotiation.
At First Nebraska Bank,
Jewish
we're focused on our
settlements are an
community,
obstacle
being
to
a part
peace.
of it and helping it grow.
Oh,
You spent $300 million on terrorism last year. How can we make peace with you when you pay terrorists? No negotiation. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Mahmoud, you can't say that you want peace and then sing Free Palestine from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. It means ethnic cleansing all of the Jews in Israel.
wait. No, that does not mean ethnic cleansing. That means that
You need to end the occupation. My people are suffering from your occupation since 1967. All we want is a state in 1967 border for peace. But Mahmoud, if that's all you ask for peace, then why didn't we have peace before 1967, or how you call it, before the occupation? No peace. Abbas, if we want to make a deal here, you must stop the incitement. You can't teach Palestinian children to see us as monsters. We're neighbors. Let's live at peace. What's incitement? We teach our children to love the peace, to respect their Jewish neighbor, to hope for peace. If that's true, so why Palestinian schools teach that there is no such thing as Israel? Why?
because Israel attacked the United States, and they're supposed, and we're supposed to be. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The video's dumb. Israel, they need to apologize. It's one thing if you attack the United States during war. The British destroying the White House during the War of 1812, that was an act of war perpetrated in a war. The Israeli destruction of the United States Embassy. Yeah, and also saying free Palestine from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. Saying that. Saying that is ethnic cleansing. What? No, seriously. What? What? No, seriously, what? Just means that that nation is Palestine. I personally would not mind the idea of a Jewish state, and I also personally would not mind the idea of an Islamic state. Yeah, in Hamas terms, when it comes to Hamas. But when it comes to, say, a state of Palestine, I wouldn't mind an Islamic state in Mecca and in the land surrounding it. I wouldn't mind that. I think that that could be a good thing. Let Muslims practice Islam in the Islamic State. Let that state be a caliphate, but do not let that caliphate attack. Isolate that caliphate and hold it to the exact same standards as you would any other nation. The Pope is a head of state. The Patriarch of Rome, the Pope, he is a head of state. He is the leader of the Catholic Church in Rome. From the river to the sea, Tel Anvar will be free. It would be more like from the desert to the sea. Tel Anvar will be free. Tel Anvar, they literally destroyed the Kaaba. They're freaking badasses. They kaboomed it to music that's similar to ISIS. They destroyed the Kaaba. Kaaba. Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to Hamas, no. But when it comes to the idea of Palestine, I personally say that we should go by the mandate terms. Have a state that's titled Palestine, created for followers of Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. This should be a holy site for everyone. I say, I think that one state's, I say it should be a UN mandate, period. Israel and Palestine should be a mandate by some sort of international organization. And the mandate, I am considering creating a possible map of the world of the Star Spangled Crown. But yeah, yeah, and I'm anti-Hamas, but at the same time, I don't want people destroying my embassy. And to be frank, I would rather have a group of people that openly hate my country than a group of people that pretend to be our allies, but then manipulate us into doing their bidding. You know, imagine the stuff that they were able to completely get away with that we don't know about. Yeah. Imagine the stuff that they were able to completely get away with. No apologies, nothing. They were able to completely get away with it on their terms. Imagine that. I say it should be, yeah, beat the shit out of Hamas. I mean, thing is this. when Talenvars conquer in Arabia, is Hamas and Israel, if they keep fighting, both of them would be wiped out. You know, because they would be seen as a gigantic crisis within the Middle East. So they would have to get Israel and Hamas to work together, fight the Telenvarian. Although it's more likely that since the lands of Judea, Thoric's faith, do I think that Israel will ever lose a war? I bet. You know, they had 50 years. They had foreign support. They had aid. They had luck. Luck's going to run out. And, it's going to be a matter of time before Israel loses a war. And maybe that's 100 years. Maybe that's 200 years. Was Czechoslovakia? Whoa, really? Wow. Yeah, America, Israel, they're going to lose. It's a matter of time. And what the Israeli government has done to the United States, and of course, imagining the shit that they did, but, we have no idea about. I think it's going to be an eventual time when nations of the world are going to say, yeah, fucking stop, Israel. Stop lying to us. Stop destroying the U.S. Embassy. If that's the shit that they did to the United States, imagine the shit that they're messing around with in the Arab countries, in countries that are on their doorstep. And of course, I wouldn't mind. I don't blame them for corrupting the Arab countries, because that's what they need to do in order to survive. But yeah. By the way, what do you think of all IKEA? They're a terrible threat to the newly christened kingdom of Alborg. By the way, this in we need to make a song in Swedish dedicated to IKEA. We need to do it. We need to do it. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Försvarare av Stockholm och islam.
Of course, what should be the title? The title needs to be a very, 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 very long title for all IKEA. All IKEA, the title, needs to be a very, 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 very long title for the anthem of all IKEA. To describe how much of a threat their organization truly is. All IKEA. That's the title. That's the.
Hej, Allahu Akbar och förstör den ortodoxa kristna, knulla ryssarna.
That should be the title of the anthem of all I get. That should be what the anthem of all I get is. Titled. That should be. Okay. All Stockholm. I need some really stupid lyrics. Give me some stupid lyrics for our Palestinian parody. No, in English or Swedish. Hang on. Hold on. I'll do that on Discord. It would take too long here, lol. Well, okay, do it. I'm going to conclude this live stream by singing this anthem. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah. I love those Islamic nasheeds, though. That's what they call their chants, the nasheed. Lamau Zedong or Broseph Stallone. Stallone. Lamau Zedong or Lamau. Lamau Zedong versus Broseph Stallone. Shanghai Shrek. Shanghai. Shanghai you Shrek. Taiwan is not a legitimate nation, nor is China. It is all Vocenaries, especially Korea. Korea. Vocenor, Krasens, Hankoku, Vocenor, Grajeno Kankoku, Grajeno Kankoku, Grajeno Kankoku. Man, fuck. Well, yeah. American logic when they see an Asian person. Can you speak Chinese? And use your actual name. Försvara. Vietnam is not the same thing as China. People can't tell the difference between Chinese and Japanese. The difference is one of them says, I've also heard India isn't Asian. When people say Asian, they mean East Asian. That I don't blame. But I've heard people say when it comes to China, China, Yeah. I wonder what would have happened if the colonization into Vinland was more widespread. Some kid in my history class asked if England was a state. Oh man. Some kid in my English class asked. Well, said that definitively. Oh my fucking god. That George Washington was our president during World War II. No, Dumbo. No. George Washington was not our president. Dumbo. I wasn't banging on it, but I was just. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious, people? George Washington was not the president. Yarkis Washington, not the president. Oh, yeah. I've also heard, did the Nazis do 9/11? Hiya, did the Nazis do 9/11? No, the Nazis did not do 9/11. Hiya! 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 No, the Nazis did not do 9/11. Bush did it. The government did it. Not the German government, the American government. The American Nazi Party, also known as Donald Trump, did it. No. Okay, well, do you have anything? Okay. The same kid asked if Obama freed the slaves. Hiya, he's so stupid. Did Obama free the slaves? Oh, hiya, hiya. Did Obama free the... No. No, Obama didn't. He was a member of the KKK from 1923 to 1906. The KKK were a subsection of the Nazi Party, a group of radical Islamists that believe that everyone in the world is black. I don't get why people worship Obama, LMAO. Yeah, me neither. But man, well, I have to go, but no, I'll stay. I can stay if you have more questions. I can go, can hang out. Obama freed the slaves in the 2013 U.S. Canadian Civil War with the DPRK. He was also. He was also. Okay. Hiya. Hiya. In the 2013 U.S. Canadian Civil War. What is Obama's last name? Barack, obviously. Barack Saddam Hussein Obama. Well, I would like to say that you are racist for calling me Barack Saddam Hussein Obama. This is from Barack Saddam Hussein Obama. By the way, someone told me to repeat this pattern. The Nigerian SS guy. Okay. Someone told me to repeat this pattern. Arm shrink, arm grow, knee shrink, knee. Arm shrink, arm grow, knee shrink, knee. Yeah, I'm going to remove this video Yeah, I am. Or at least set it to unlisted. Barack Sudan, arm shrink, arm grow, knee shrink, Joe Biden. Knee shrink, arm shrink, Joe Biden is an arm grow. Knee shrink. Arm shrink, arm grow, knee shrink. Oh, you're a two-faced pony soldier? Let me impersonate Joe Biden. Let me do it. You take the corn pop. You take the corn pop and you give it to the racists who wrote the Limbo song. And then you give it to the Donald Trump. Oh, God. Well, I was dying when he said coronavirus in the debate. Of course, the certificate of vaccination identification disease is a pretty terrible threat. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. I'm willing to. Oh, yeah. Knee shrink Negro. Aran. Shitoya. Khon. Aran. Kharona. Yeah. Well, do you have any more questions? Do you have any more? Because otherwise, I'm going to leave the live stream. Do you have any more questions? Anything for me to say? Anything for me to answer? Oh, yeah. I might be able to VC. Okay, sweet. Yeah, yeah. Arm shrink, arm grow, knee shrink. Nice. Well, anyways, I'm going to be saying Rastafarianism is a very good. No, it's a hilarious religion, though. Hinduism is paganism. I think that Rastafarianism is even worse than Hinduism. Well, anyways, this is Julius Caesar saying, well, this is Julius Caesar getting stabbed by Brutus.